Welcome to Things Pádel. Today we have a very special guest here in Miami. He's back. He's been already here. He's been already on Things Pádel. Richi has been my partner for more than a year, business partner. We're trying to build things here somewhere else. And he's been the co-founder of Hexagon Cup, which is something we've already talked about with him. We've done several interviews about it. And last January, it was the first ever cup. It was a big success in Madrid. So we want to talk about it with him and to get to know a little bit more of his impressions, business, how do you build something from scratch, and what's coming. So welcome, Richi.
Thank you very much, Rosa. First of all, I love to talk with you, to be close to you, thinking with you the future of the paddle, and you are a mainstream for me in the ecosystem, in the paddle industry worldwide, and a lot of good things is coming.
Hopefully. Let's see. Thank you. Good. Okay. How was your impression of Hexagon? Like, it was an idea and then it was a big reality.
The first thinking is a lot of work done, several months, close to or more than a year thinking. We start with the idea of Enrique Buenaventura, the ideólogo, the thinker of the idea Hexagon Cup with people from paddle sport game like me, and we put all the things in the same box, and we create a Hexagon Cup, and an amazing event, and I'm proud of
what you built.
We are so proud about the result of this event.
Yeah, because many people talk like ideas, but ideas are free. What makes a difference is executing and doing and making it happen, doing something. So I remember last year when you came the first time, or maybe it was the second time, that when you were going back to the airport, you were talking to the players and you had, Alejandro Salazar said, yes. So I remember that conversation because you were super happy, but it was somehow difficult to make them also dream big and understand this, like pre-season, but at that time they were not clear if they were going to do World Padel Tour or Premier, so they didn't know how their season was going to be. And your specific role was getting the players, being that like link between the business, the industry, and the players. As you've been a player, if you don't know, he was top 10 player for a little time or a long time. Because when I say like everything that you got like very but facts are facts, and that's things that cannot be like argued. Those are facts. So the point is, how was your role? Because I felt like all the players were super happy and it was different, like new couples, people that don't play usually together like that. How was that specific work?
My specific role is sporting advisor. Everything close to the competition, the regulation on the tournament, the connecting with players. First of all, we try to be clear, to be transparent with the whole ecosystem. We talk with women and men paddle association, with the federation, and indeed with the professional tour, to be clear about our intention to do a amazing event, unique event, only one event, and we consider the requirement of the players, pre-season. They a lot of them live in Madrid. Madrid is a good place for them, and the way to execute the tournament. I can remember that the tournament is each team has 3 couple, male, female, and lesbian couple, and each couple compete in a independent tournament, and they sum points for the team, and the regulation 3 set with the third set is a super tie break final set, and with less time to play for the players, and golden point to be more spectacular game in the field.
No, that was great. Also, from my point of view, I think it was great when we watched it outside. I couldn't make it. I wanted to go, and then well, life happens. But watching it, it was like top level broadcasting, and that's not regular. But I think you understood that it's not just important what happens there, but also the content, how it's told, how do you impact social media. That has been super important for paddle.
We invest a lot in content, in social media, in broadcasting. I can remember that we broadcast in more than 100 countries in the world through the phone, through Eurosport, through YouTube, with a lot of people. The broadcasting, I think, is a key point to the rest of the industry, and I want to do a new era of paddle sport events with a layout, core layout, hospitality, the way to broadcast with new metrics on the field, and I don't know. Perhaps you can feedback.
No,
The feedback for the fans, for the players, and for the game is our title.
It's something you want to get. Yeah,
is above the expectations.
yeah, I think so. So there were 6 teams, each of them with 6 people. There was a team that I really liked. Maybe they didn't perform that well, but I really like Bella team.
Yeah.
Because they have Bello. I like him. I like his brother too.
Everybody loves Bella team
Okay.
and Bella
And they have Bella
partners,
Gonzalez, so
Bella owners.
but I like also the way they did it. And also here in the US, it was the 11-11 with Eva Longoria. So you made a mix, and Daniel Omedes, and like I like them too. And they have Bella as captain because he could play, Fernando Velasteguin. So I think it's important also to have people from the Americas in the Hexagon. So it's more, let's say, inclusive, or where paddle is expanding. They had also their 2 teams. How was that decision to get those teams and to make it happen?
Yeah, we tried to have teams all over the world with different territories, US, South America, Europe, and so on and so forth. And it's a pity that we don't have American players or
Not yet, maybe.
not
right?
yet.
That's gonna happen soon.
But it's a way to support the territory, and I would like to grow the sport, the paddle in
the
those
US.
territories, in US, in Puerto Rico, and so on.
No, and I think maybe next year, soon, they're going to have American players, not that from the US, from Argentina for sure, of course, or from Brazil, but also like Colombia and some other places where paddle is growing, Venezuela to Costa Rica. Like, I think that's going to be like a sign of how paddle is expanding. I want to ask you something like my last question before we leave, because he has to go to the airport and he cannot be late. It's on me if he loses the flight. If he misses, it's on me. And are we going to see more Hexagon Cups out of Madrid? I'm not saying like, tell me when. No, if it's part of the plan, because I'm thinking maybe you can do an Americas, no? Right? Puerto Rico, or let's say Bella, and the 11-11 doing, I don't know, an activation, something that keeps Hexagon Cup alive during the year until the next one, or could be, I don't know, like a tour. I know it's difficult with the other tournaments, but I think it would be a way to keep it like how it is right now.
It's a great question, and Hexagon Cup is a bridge that we are building together with the players, with the teams, with the sponsors, and with the cities. We can make preliminary events in those territories with the hand of 11-11 team or Puerto Rico team, and they have the support of the management, the Hexagon Cup management, and we are talking about how to improve those events in those territories, and we are working on it. I don't know, 10 days. We are 10 days after
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
need
it's still
a
the
rest.
hangover time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. One week to hangover. We need to rest a bit, but
Yeah.
right now we are thinking in the future, and the teams is part of the future, and the territories of that teams is part of the future.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen, and please keep us posted
Yeah.
because I think right now you got the attention. It was a great show. I was happy to see Juan Martin,
Yeah.
and also I saw I like that Book Paddle did the hexagon racket because they were like, oh, it's pretty cool. Like, I don't know if I can buy one of those or it's just gonna be for the event or something, but it was like, this is very cool.
Yeah.
So I like how the teams did also their gear. Like, it was for just that little time, super well done. Like the branding, the atmosphere, everything looked more, I'm not going to say professional, but super elaborated for just how new it is. So congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much. And Rosa, for sure, you are the first stakeholder, and stay tuned
I want to be.
in
Well,
that
Aurori,
information.
not me, but the people with
That your audience of this paddle.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for your support.